Archangel Michael and Jesus are sending you a divine alert in this very moment. Turn your heart away now, and you may miss a profound connection, one that carries eternal weight. You are standing at a crossroads, and you have only a few seconds to choose. My dear child, this is not a message to ignore or postpone. The heavens are preparing to release a flood of blessings and unimaginable financial breakthroughs into your life. If you believe this is your appointed time, type Amen in the comments. Do not allow hesitation or fear to rob you of what has been prepared specifically for you. Miracles are already on their way, miracles that will reshape your circumstances and reverse every impossible situation. Breakthrough is knocking at your door. Divine protection now surrounds your home, and every hardship you've endured is about to become a glorious testimony of grace and restoration. Remain here, listen fully to this message. What comes next is not ordinary, it is extraordinary. Supernatural. This is your confirmation. Do not walk away from the very move of God you've been praying for. Beloved, I have witnessed your silent suffering. I have seen you put on a brave face while your heart has been quietly breaking. You've been trying to hold everything together, but inside, you feel exhausted and alone. I have counted every tear you cried in the darkness. I have watched your soul grow weary from battles no one else notices. But I, your heavenly Father, see it all. Nothing about your pain is hidden from me. Now I'm intervening. I'm stepping directly into your storm. You've been crying out for change, pleading for relief, begging for an answer. And I want you to know your prayers were not in vain. Not a single word has gone unheard. Behind the scenes, I have been preparing something for you that far exceeds your expectations. What I'm about to do in your life will be sudden, astonishing, and undeniably divine. If you believe something supernatural is shifting in your favor today, comment 111. What if I told you the delay you experienced was actually divine protection? What if that closed door was never a denial, but a redirection toward something greater? I have been shielding you from harm that you couldn't even perceive. My angels have surrounded you, standing guard when you felt forgotten. Destruction tried to enter, but it was turned away. This is not just another phase, this is the pivot point, the shift, the divine reset. I am not merely handing you a blessing, I am crafting a total transformation. The chapter you're entering is unlike anything you've known before. I am erasing the sorrow of the past and writing a brand new story. The pain you've endured will become the platform on which I reveal my glory. You are never alone. I am with you. I am the same God who split the seas, silenced the lions, and broke the chains. I do not change. I am your unshakable foundation. When you're weak, I lift you. When you're lost, I guide you. If you believe you're stepping into a season of renewal, healing, and victory, comment 222. You've watched others prosper while you've suffered silently. But don't let bitterness take root. What I am preparing for you will not only change your life, it will make others marvel. They'll look at you and ask, how did everything turn around so quickly? Because when I bless you, it won't be logical. It will be miraculous. I am walking into your home at this very moment. I am restoring your finances. I am healing wounds you've buried deep. I am breathing new life into dreams you thought were long dead. What you believed was finished, I am resurrecting. This is not your end. This is your entry into the fulfillment of every promise I've spoken over your life. Don't turn away from this divine moment. Don't harden your heart. Accept this word. This is your hour. Your decision now will shape what unfolds next. Choose faith, not fear. Choose trust over uncertainty. Choose me if you are choosing to walk by faith today. Write "I trust God" in the comments. Every time you stood strong despite your pain, it was counted as faith. Every time you resisted giving up, heaven recorded it. Nothing you've gone through was for nothing. Not your tears, not your waiting, not your loneliness. It has all been building towards something miraculous, and now I am releasing it. Not sometime in the future, but now, this moment, this hour. A spiritual release is washing over your household. Generational curses are being broken. Failure is being replaced with divine favor. Fear is being silenced by peace. This is my gift to you, not because of anything you've done to earn it, but because of how deeply I love you. Fiercely, completely, I have seen your journey. I know the ones who betrayed you. I know who tried to tear you down, and I want you to know I am your defender. I am your fortress. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. I've positioned angels around you, and declared, "Touch not my anointed." If only you knew the battle that just ended in the spiritual realm because of one quiet prayer you whispered in the dark. I have shattered every plan the enemy devised against you. I've removed barriers that tried to block your destiny. I have prepared a seat for you in front of your enemies, and they will witness your elevation. There will be no more confusion, no more stagnation, no more delay. I am giving you vision. I am accelerating your steps. I am restoring what was lost beyond. What you ever imagined possible, you've waited long enough. You've cried long enough. Your moment has arrived. If you are ready to walk boldly into this new era of favor and miracles, like this message and receive what has already been released in the spiritual realm. The divine is at work. Right now, countless lives have already been transformed in just a matter of weeks, and yours could be next. If this message has found you, consider it a rare privilege, because the page delivering it could vanish at any moment. Follow the link in the description and pinned comment to uncover the hidden truth before it is wiped from the internet forever. You are far from ordinary. You have been selected, set apart, and sealed as my own. When you step forward, all of heaven pays attention. When you weep, I take action. When you pray, I respond. You have never slipped my mind. You are intimately known and loved without condition. Do not permit fear to dictate your choices. Do not let yesterday's mistakes define tomorrow's possibilities. I did not create you merely to survive. I created you to flourish. Today I breathe fresh life into your spirit. I release healing into your body, abundance into your finances, and joy into every sorrow-stricken corner of your heart. If you know breakthrough is being released right this very moment, write "Jesus is Lord" in the comments. There are blessings personally inscribed with your name in my heavenly records. Doors you have not even approached are about to swing wide. Strangers will favor you without understanding why, because I will guide their hearts toward you. Such is my love for you. You are entering a season where the enemy will regret ever laying a finger on your life. I am not merely patching what was broken, I am enlarging it. I am multiplying what was lost and giving you a double portion for every hardship endured. This is no empty optimism, it is a divine guarantee. You once asked, "Lord, when will everything finally change?" I answer now, today. Heaven's atmosphere is shifting. Angels have been commissioned. Deliverance is headed straight to your address. Your testimony will broadcast my goodness in ways that make the world pause in awe. This is not your downfall. It is your doorway. This is not your failure. It is your favor. And I am only beginning to unveil all that I have stored up for you. I witnessed you when no one else was watching. I heard the secret cries muffled by your pillow. I observed you walk through flame, betrayal, and rejection, yet you clung to the smallest thread of faith. That single thread has brought you to this very moment, and it is about to open the floodgates of heaven over your life. I do not lie. If I said I would bless you, prepare yourself. What you perceived as delay was preparation. I was refining your character, fortifying your spirit, and clearing obstacles you never even recognized. My timing is impeccable, and the appointed hour has arrived. You have stepped into a prophetic window where impossibilities become realities. Before your eyes, do not turn aside now. The miracle you've been pleading for has already left my throne room and is on the way to your hands. If you believe my promise is en route, comment 333 below. I know the darkness felt suffocating, yet during every long night, I stood shoulder to shoulder with you, your silent strength, your invisible shield, your constant covering. You were never destined merely to survive. You were destined to thrive. What tried to crush you will elevate. You, what sought to bury you, becomes fertile soil for your greatest growth. I turn ashes into beauty, mourning into dancing, wastelands into gardens brimming with provision. Some walked to wail at them. They were never assigned to your destiny. I allowed the pruning so nothing impure would remain when I robe you in glory. My glory is rising over your life like the dawning sun, brighter than your past, stronger than every storm. If you are ready to wear that mantle of glory and strength, comment 555 now. Even as you read these words, I am orchestrating events behind the scenes. Those who once declined you will be instrumental in promoting you. Doors slammed in your face will be replaced by gateways that open at the mere mention of your name. You won't have to chase favor. Favor will track you down. And your sigh will restore everything stolen, each financial loss, vanished opportunity, and broken dream. I am the God of restoration. I never return the exact portion that was taken. I return more, I return better, and I return it when the enemy least anticipates. Ignore the meagerness of your current resources. You require little when I am in the equation. 5 loaves and 2 fish fed multitudes. Water became wine. The dead rose. The blind saw. Nothing is too hard for me, so abandon the limits imposed by fear and embrace the limitless. Realm of faith, you may think struggle disqualifies you, but it qualifies you. You are the vessel I chose for this blessing, the life I anointed for breakthrough, the heart upon which I placed my seal. No human, no blunder, no misfortune can erase my plan. If you believe my seal rests on your life and future, comment I affirm below. Watch my hand move in your finances as never before. Debts erased, unexpected income released, promotions granted, opportunities emerging without effort. I am not simply blessing you, I am establishing you. You will stand as a pillar of provision and a living testimony of my abundance. Why are scientists and believers alike captivated by a 9-word phrase? Because this simple sentence, repeated daily, has been transforming financial anxiety into extraordinary provision. It's not hype, it's happening. Thousands, over 19,000 and counting, have already applied it and are watching burdens lift. Debts dissolve and new doors swing open. Lives are being reshaped. Many are calling it nothing short of miraculous. If these words have reached your screen, it's not by chance. Consider it a rare window of divine opportunity, but act quickly. This revelation may be taken down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comment section to discover this powerful phrase before it's removed forever. Now, as you prepare to receive what's being released, remain grounded. Stay close to me, never forget just as I open my hand. To bless, I also withhold when pride creeps into the heart. Keep your posture one of humility. Keep your focus on me, not the miracle. When your heart stays aligned with mine, the flow of blessing will not run dry. I am not releasing favor into your life simply for your comfort. I'm doing it so that you can become a blessing to others. You're not meant to store up what I give. You're meant to pour it out. You're not a container, created you to be a channel. An overflow is coming, and you won't be able to contain it. You will give, not from lack, but from surplus. And the more you release, the more you'll receive. I'm walking with you into arenas where you had no invite. I am granting you access in places where your name was never spoken. I am granting favor without the need for human connections, because I am your Father and I take pleasure in raising my children before the eyes of the world. Have you ever wondered why you never truly fit in? That was by design. I set you apart. You weren't discarded, you were preserved. You weren't forgotten, you were repositioned. Now, that divine positioning is aligning with your God-given purpose. Every loose piece is beginning to fit perfectly. Dust off the vision you abandoned. Revisit the dream you shelved. That idea you thought had expired, I gave it to you, and I never retracted it. I am breathing new life into what you thought was finished. Laughter will return to your mouth. Joy will rise in your mornings. Excitement will greet you when you wake, and peace will follow you as you walk into rooms, because heaven is backing you. And when others ask, how did this all come together for you? Your only answer will be, God did it. Don't allow the shifting winds of the world to steer your faith. My word stands above the noise. My declarations over your life are unshakable. The economy isn't your source, I am. The opinions of others don't measure your worth, I do. Your past doesn't cancel your future, I redeem. If you're ready to walk forward in full confidence of what I've declared, comment 12 below. It's time to take ground in the Spirit. The kingdom of heaven advances by force, and it's time to press in not with fear, but with fierce, unwavering faith. Speak what you believe. Speak life over what seems dead. Speak victory where there's resistance. Speak abundance in the face of lack. Speak healing where sickness has tried to settle. Your words carry power because I dwell within you. You are already equipped for what's ahead. You will not be blindsided. You will not be shaken. While the world panics, you will walk in supernatural peace. While others retreat, you will advance. For I am your shelter, your shield, your ever-present help. In the next 24 hours, expect something divine. Look for good news. Anticipate restoration. Prepare for a shift. Don't wait in fear, wait in faith. The posture of your heart will determine what you receive. Hope, not worry. Trust, not panic. Where there was confusion, I'm bringing clarity. Where there was weakness, I'm sending strength. Where chaos tried to reign, I'm providing strategy. You are in a spiritual season where I'm training your hands for battle and your mind for breakthrough. You won't just survive this, you will lead others through it. You will see my promises, not in theory, but in full color. No more hiding in the background. No more doubting your worth. No more wondering if I truly chose you. The answer is, yes, The miracle about to unfold in your life will be living proof that I never forgot you. You've asked me in secret, Lord, am I really chosen? And today I answer loudly, yes, my child. I formed you in the hidden place before time knew your name. I marked your life before the world tried to label you. The warfare in your life hasn't been because of weakness. It's been because of the greatness you carry. The enemy doesn't fight empty vessels. You are full of purpose, full of promise, covered in my anointing. I'm the God who transforms pain into purpose, who breaks generational curses with a whisper. And I say over you today, no weapon formed against you will succeed. No darkness will overtake you. No evil scheme will break through. You are sheltered by my hand. You are hidden in my presence. Yes, the battles have intensified, but that's the final resistance before the breakthrough. Hell always strikes hardest right before heaven opens its biggest door. Don't quit now. Don't collapse under the pressure. Your struggle is confirmation. Promotion is just ahead. Comment 999 if you believe a divine door is being opened over your life. I have never abandoned you. Even when you felt alone, I stood with you. When you whispered prayers in the dark, I leaned in. When your tears fell in silence, I felt every drop. When others misunderstood you, I understood perfectly. I never asked you to be flawless. I asked you to stay close, and you did. Through the storms, through the silence, through the waiting, you stayed. Now, to the one who held on, I am releasing a wave of favor that cannot be denied. A spiritual shift is taking place. The heaviness is lifting. The chains are breaking. The gate is opening. And no one can shut what I've decreed. What's coming next will not only meet your expectations, it will surpass them. You are stepping into the evidence of everything I promised. You are about to live the fulfillment, not just the faith. You've endured enough. The waiting has lasted long enough. The trials you've faced, the questions you've carried in your heart, the nights filled with silence and uncertainty, not wasted. Today, I am setting your feet on unshakable ground. I am establishing divine order where disorder tried to reign. What felt like delay was actually design. The setbacks, the closed doors, and the long pauses weren't punishments, they were preparation. I was strengthening your dependence on me, shaping your endurance, and building your faith in the unseen, because you continued to believe, even when nothing made sense, because you trusted me when the path was unclear. I will now reward you openly. I will do in public what you believed for in private. If you're ready to receive a visible manifestation of your hidden faith, comment, I love God. Now, you may be wondering, how is this happening for others? Why did over 19,000 people experience sudden financial breakthroughs just last month? They uncovered a strange yet powerful 9-word sentence, deeply rooted in neuroscience, once suppressed and hidden away. Now it's surfacing, setting people free from debt, unlocking abundance, and rewriting destinies. They're traveling, living in homes they thought were beyond reach, and walking in a freedom that defies logic. If this message has reached you, take it seriously. The opportunity to learn this secret could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description or the comments to discover it before it disappears. Let me remind you, my blessings are not restrained by earthly systems. When I decide to move on your behalf, no opposition can stop me. I carve paths through deserts, cause streams to burst forth in dry places. I open doors no man can shut. I summon kings and open hearts even from strangers to show favor to those I call my own. My resources are limitless. and I have already commissioned angels to move on your behalf. Yes, right now, even as you listen, something is shifting in the spirit. It may not be visible to your natural eyes yet, but your spirit feels the tremble, that stirring in your chest. That's not fear, it's awakening. It's not anxiety, it's the sound of faith rising from within. I am doing a new thing, and it's already unfolding. From this point on, you won't have to chase what's divinely yours. It will be drawn to you. The connections, the open doors, the provision, they've already been scheduled on heaven's timeline. Stay in alignment with me, and you will witness how effortlessly I arrange things for your good. You won't need to strive. I will do the fighting. There will still be resistance, but none of those battles will be yours to carry alone. I go ahead of you. I guard behind you. I encircle you with my glory. You are shielded, covered, and protected beneath the shelter of the Most High. Comment 10:10. If you know that you are walking under divine protection today, you asked me, God, is this real? Is this from you? And so I speak clearly now. This is not coincidence. This is covenant. This is not just a word, it is a divine instruction personally delivered to you. Do not turn back. Lot's wife looked behind her and lost everything. You were never meant to return to what wounded you. You were never meant to live in loops of fear, failure, and regret. I am the God of new things, forward motion, and resurrection. I am removing what no longer serves your purpose. I'm severing ties to what depleted you. I am breaking off relationships and situations that kept you stagnant, not as punishment, but as protection. What may feel like loss is actually me making space for what's better. I am setting you apart for greater. I have already clothed you with spiritual authority. Even if you feel unprepared, know that I have already equipped you. You don't need to see the entire picture. I've written the ending, and it ends in victory. You are not too late. Your past doesn't disqualify you. You are not too broken. You are not invisible. You are exactly where you need to be to receive what I've prepared. Just keep your heart open. Keep your eyes on me. You've tried your own strength long enough, trying to fix it, force it, figure it out. Now, let me lead. When I lead, chaos quiets. When I guide, everything aligns with divine order. I will lead you to peace. I will restore what was worn down within you. The atmosphere around you is shifting. The pressure is lifting. A new climate is emerging around your life. A spiritual reset is underway. You are being repositioned for harvest. The seeds you planted in sorrow, the sacrifices you made in silence, the acts of obedience when no one was watching, every single one is returning in joy. You gave even when it hurt. You believed even when the promise looked distant. Now I am honoring that faith. This next chapter isn't just about breakthrough. It's about becoming. I am reshaping your identity. You are not who others said you were. You are who I say you are. Chosen, righteous, loved, courageous, powerful. You are royalty. You are light in dark places. You are a priest, a prophet, a pioneer. Comment, I believe. If you are stepping into your God-given identity right now, the generational chains that held your family captive, they break with you. The cycles of addiction, the patterns of poverty, the legacy of illness, it stops now. You are the bloodline breaker. You are the one I've called to shift everything forward. You are not walking alone in this divine assignment. I am with you. Every single step from here will be split lead. You will hear my voice more clearly. You will sense my peace more deeply. You will move in my favor more powerfully. Because you have chosen obedience, I am releasing acceleration. What should have taken years will unfold in weeks. What was delayed for months will open in mere moments. I am collapsing time to honor your faithfulness. I'm rewarding your endurance with overflow. This is a season of restoration, recompensant above all. Rest, rest, my beloved. I know the journey has left you exhausted, but real rest isn't found in sleep, it's found in surrender. Rest in my ability, not yours. Place your burdens down and let me carry them. When you rest in my word, I move in strength. When you trust my promise, I respond with power. Now, prepare yourself. What comes next will become a story you never thought you'd live, a testimony you'll soon share. What appeared to be your downfall is about to become undeniable evidence of my glory. What emptied you will overflow. What hurt you will heal you. You've whispered in pain, God, how much longer? And now I answer not with delay, but with divine response. No more days of confusion, no more feeling forgotten. I am stepping in with authority. I am stepping in with justice. I am stepping in with a love that wars for you. What happens next isn't a slight shift, it is a divine reversal. Everything changes now. What is it that world-renowned brain surgeons and high-level billionaires have discovered that you haven't? There's a curious 9-word financial phrase once kept behind closed doors and known only to a handful of elites. But now, it's being revealed to everyday people like you, and the results are nothing short of astonishing. Suddenly, people are eliminating debt, experiencing unexpected financial breakthroughs, and living lives they never thought were possible. But this secret could be wiped from the internet at any time. Click the link in the description and pinned comment to uncover it before it's taken down for good. Meanwhile, know this: every tool the enemy tried to use to silence you, tactic, every lie, every attack is being broken apart, one by one. The false words spoken against you will be turned around and exposed. The pain behind your quiet tears will become the very oil of joy I pour over your life. Those who dismissed you, those who overlooked your worth, they'll soon stand in awe of what I'm about to unfold on your behalf. This is not your breaking point, it's the foundation of your breakthrough. You may feel uncertain about what's ahead, but fear not, time already there. I go before you to straighten the paths that once seemed twisted and unclear. The enemy tried to make you feel forgotten, unworthy, unlovable. But I say this clearly: you are mine. I chose you. I purchased you with purpose. You are my delight and my beloved. I do not abandon those I've redeemed with my own sacrifice. Comment Amen if you believe. I'm fighting unseen battles on your behalf right now. You've been asking questions. You've been waiting on answers. But let me remind you, a delay is not a denial. Every door I didn't allow to open was part of my protection. Every relationship I removed was for your preservation. What you saw as pieces falling apart was me behind the scenes, aligning every detail with greater precision than you ever imagined. Even when you felt far from me, I held on. Even when your prayers faltered, my mercy remained constant. Even when you questioned everything, I was still working. My love has never depended on your perfection, it depends on my promise. And I promised to never leave you. No heartbreak, no failure, no fear can separate you from that love. Comment 11:11. If you believe nothing can separate you from my everlasting love. You were not created just to survive or scrape by. You were born to carry my glory. This is your invitation to rise, to step into more. I'm lifting the limits. I'm removing small thinking. I'm calling you to walk in faith that sees beyond the present pressure. Yes, the pressure has been intense. Yes, the fire has felt unbearable. But the pressure is producing strength. The fire is refining purpose. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. I'm imparting vision, discernment, and divine clarity. You will no longer wander aimlessly or live in confusion. You will hear my voice clearly and know exactly what step to take next. I'm releasing peace over your decisions, power over your actions, and a deep spiritual confirmation that you are right where you're meant to be. You've stood in faith and now your harvest is near. The seeds you planted in pain will come back to you in joy. I saw every moment of sacrifice, every hidden act of kindness, every whispered prayer, and I will reward you publicly. I'm restoring what was lost, healing what was broken, and mending every unseen wound. Comment 222 if you're believing me to heal every area of your life. And listen carefully. What I'm about to do in your life won't be hidden. It will be loud. It will be visible. It will be undeniable. Even those who doubted you will be forced to admit God has blessed them. I will bring you into rooms you never qualified for. I will align you with people who carry the answers you've been praying for. You will receive favor with strangers, because favor doesn't require history. It only needs faith. I've already gone ahead of you and whispered your name. To those holding the key to your next door, some opportunities won't even require a knock, they'll open on their own. Other blessings will come chasing after you. This is how supernatural this next season will be. And as I open these new doors, I'll also be closing old ones. Don't mourn what I've removed, it's only making space for greater. Don't return to what I've rescued you from. Don't rebuild what I allowed to fall. You're not going backward, you're moving forward. Comment. I trust God if you're ready to let go of what was and embrace what's coming. I am the same God who shut the lions' mouths for Daniel, who parted seas for Moses, who fed Elijah through ravens. I haven't changed. I'm still showing up in impossible moments. I'm still providing, healing, and restoring when the bills rise higher than your income. Remember, I am Jehovah Jireh, your provider. When the doctor's report shakes your soul, remember, I am Jehovah Rapha, your healer. When you feel completely alone, remember Oya, Emmanuel, God with you. You are not a burden to me. You are not too complicated or too far gone. You are my child, and I find joy in helping you. Bring me your burdens. I won't shame you. I won't turn you away. I will meet you with arms wide open and healing in my hands. Right now, I'm surrounding you with a divine hedge of protection. Your thoughts will quiet. Your sleep will be sweet. Your path will be secured. My angels have been assigned to guard you in every direction. You will not walk into tomorrow alone. I will walk it with you. Now back to that mysterious 9-word money code. What do the world's wealthiest and wisest people know that you've been missing? That same 9-word financial breakthrough, once hidden by governments, is now being made available to ordinary people. And it's unlocking financial freedom, peace of mind, and abundance. But the page you're seeing might disappear at any moment. So click the link in the description or pinned comment before it's removed forever. This is your confirmation, your moment, your divine invitation, not to just survive, but to rise, to heal, to prosper, and to walk boldly into the purpose for which you were born. Everything you've waited for, prayed for, and wondered about, it's beginning to come into focus. You haven't missed your moment. You're not behind schedule. You are stepping into the exact moment I've prepared for you. I've held back certain blessings until now, not to punish you, but to ensure your heart was truly prepared to carry what's coming. Release the fear that's tried to grip you. Let the past fall away. Breathe deeply. I'm filling you with boldness, divine direction, and a supernatural peace that defies logic. What lies before you is far greater than anything you've left behind. And hear me clearly. You haven't even begun to see the full extent of what I'm about to do. You sense the stirring in your soul, don't you? That shift in your atmosphere isn't wishful thinking. It's real. I'm moving right now. I'm aligning people, opportunities, and resources on your behalf, both in the unseen and in the physical. What I'm preparing for you hasn't even entered the thoughts of those around you. It's beyond imagination. The next breakthrough is not just a blessing, it's a statement. It will silence every voice that mocked you, doubted you, or abandoned you. I'm not just going to lift you, I'm going to validate you. Every person who laughed at your dreams or walked away believing you were finished, they will witness you're rising, not because of your strength, but because of my power and my purpose. You will not need to argue. You will not need to explain. I will speak for you. I will be your proof. What I'm doing will speak so loudly, it will leave no room for question. Your life will be a living, undeniable testimony. Comment 777 if you believe your visible victory is already in motion. There were nights you whispered, God, have you forgotten me? I haven't, not for a second. In your silence, I was shaping you. In your sorrow, I was strengthening you. Every quiet prayer, every unseen act of kindness, every private sacrifice, I recorded it all. Now, your hidden season is ending. Your voice is returning. Your fire is being reignited. You were never disqualified. You were in training. While others were celebrated publicly, I was preparing you privately. Now is the moment I reveal what I've been building in you all along. You've carried invisible burdens. Now you'll carry unmistakable favor. Your walk will be different. Your confidence will rise. Your voice will carry weight. This is not the time to shrink. This is the time to step fully into who I created you to be. Comment I believe. If you're ready to walk boldly in your calling, you're entering a season of rapid release where blessing follows blessing and favor multiplies. In every direction, doors that refuse to open for years will swing wide with one word from me. Places that echoed no will now declare yes. Those who once overlooked you will now look to you for guidance. But remember, these blessings are not the prize I am. Keep your heart close to me. Do not idolize the outcome. Honor the one who made it possible. Don't chase the gifts. The giver stay rooted in my presence, and the flow of provision will not run dry. Your joy doesn't come from recognition. Your healing isn't found in a paycheck. Your peace isn't determined by your circumstances. Everything you need, every answer, every breakthrough, every healing is found in me. I am your source. I am your safety. I am your supply. That voice in your mind telling you that you're unworthy, too flawed, too late, I silence it now. You are forgiven. You are set apart. You are chosen and dearly loved. I'm not asking you for perfection. I'm asking for your surrender. Comment Jesus is Lord if today you're giving me your whole heart once again. I see the one who feels unredeemable, too broken, too far gone. Let me speak truth to your soul. There's nothing you've done that my grace cannot cover. My mercy is new this morning, and tomorrow, and the next. Return to me, I will restore you. This is not your end. This is your comeback from this moment on. Stop rehearsing what hurt you. Start running toward what I'm building in you. Your past doesn't write your future, I do. You are not your mistakes. You are who I say you are, chosen, anointed, beloved, and for those who feel weary barely holding, I say this, you don't have to carry this alone. My strength shows up in your weakness. You don't have to pretend to be okay. Let me take the weight. I'll hold you together when you feel like falling apart. Even now, I am calming the storm inside your mind. The racing thoughts, the endless questions, the heaviness sigh. Speak peace over it all. You will not be drowned by your emotions. You will not be overtaken by fear. I am your anchor. Comment, I affirm, if you're receiving my peace today. You are closer than you think. The shift is happening even now. If you could glimpse the breakthrough that's about to crash into your life, you would be shouting already. You would celebrate like the answer is already in your hands, because in the spiritual realm, it is. Heaven is on alert. Your name has been called. What was once denied is now being approved. Where the door was bolted shut, I'm handing you keys, spiritual keys that unlock opportunity in your family, finances, calling, and influence. You will soon walk through doors that once seemed out of reach. And when you do, never forget who brought you there. Could your own mind be the reason money hasn't found you yet? New research has confirmed a 9-word sequence buried deep in the subconscious may be silently blocking abundance. The good news, you can reset it. This hidden code, once kept secret by elites, is now being shared. The results have stunned even top scientists, lifelong stress gone, cash appearing from unexpected places, debts erased. But this breakthrough may not stay public for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down. What I'm doing in your life won't be subtle. It won't be hidden. It will be visible. It will be undeniable. People will look at you and say, only God could have done this. And that's exactly right. It won't be your effort that makes it happen. It will be my hand, my power, and my glory. Because you waited with faith, I'm about to do it with ease. Doors will open without striving. Relationships will align without force. Things will come together so quickly, it will feel surreal. And when they ask, how did this happen? For you, you'll simply respond, God did it. I'm not just blessing you, I'm sending you out as a blessing. A light in dark places. A voice of healing. A vessel of hope. I will use your journey to lift others. I will turn your pain into purpose. So, hold your head up. Let go of the sorrow. Straighten your shoulders. You're not stepping into another hard season. You're walking into celebration. You're walking into destiny. This next battle you're facing, it's not a breakdown. It's the birthplace of something sacred. What feels like pressure is actually the beginning of your promise unfolding. The doorway you're about to walk through leads not just to a new chapter, but to entire rooms filled with generational blessing. That storm you thought was going to break you, I used it to build you. That delay you misread as denial, I was shielding what belonged to you until the moment was right. You see, my child, nothing in your journey has been random. Every piece has been intentional. I am the author of time and the keeper of seasons. And now, right now, is the appointed hour. You haven't been late. you haven't missed your moment. I've been holding back the release until your heart was steady enough to carry the weight of glory. I've prepared what's coming as your name carved into it, sealed by heaven's decree and protected by angels on assignment. All those nights, you wondered if I heard you. I was answering in silence. When nothing seemed to move, I was rearranging things in the unseen. And now, the shift is happening because I spoke it long ago, and my word never returns void. You were made for this very moment, shaped through fire, molded through trials. You've been prepared in hidden places so you could carry public purpose with boldness. I don't waste pain. I don't overlook quiet obedience. I never forget a single promise I've made. Comment. Amen if you believe I've never forgotten the promises I whispered over your life. This is not just another chapter, this is your divine reintroduction. No longer will you be seen as someone who merely survived. You are rising as someone I've chosen to walk in abundance. The labels placed on you by others, labels of failure, shame, fear, they're being stripped away. I'm clothing you in righteousness and glory. I'm calling you by a new name, one written in heaven. Don't shrink in this moment. You don't need to explain my favor. You don't have to downplay the blessing. What I'm doing in your life is meant to echo into future generations. Through your surrender, I'm laying foundations that your children's children will benefit from. You will stand in places where your name was once rejected, and this time they will listen. And yet, don't let success deceive you. Stay rooted in me, for only I can sustain what I elevate. Pride will never carry the weight of what I'm about to pour out. Comment 1111 if you accept the identity I've placed upon your life. You don't have to strive anymore. You don't have to chase approval. You don't need to prove anything. Just rest in my plan. I've already paved the path. Your name has already been spoken in rooms you haven't even entered. I've released the word. The blessing is finding its way to you. Your only job now is to trust and obey. The wait is over. The breakthrough isn't on its way at your doorstep. And when you open that door, you'll understand why I had you wait. Because what's coming isn't just a gift, it's confirmation. A divine seal that I've heard every whispered prayer, caught every tear, remembered every moment you stood in faith. You will not walk in shame. The tears you cried in silence are becoming oil, and that oil will anoint you for something greater than you. Imagined.com and 333 if you believe your tears are turning into power, testimony, and triumph. Some people were removed from your journey and I know it hurt, but they weren't part of your next level. If they had stayed, they would have compromised the purity of what I'm releasing. It wasn't rejection, it was divine redirection. I removed them not to punish you, but to protect the promise I've placed on your life. The silence you've endured wasn't punishment, it was preparation. In the quiet, I've been realigning your heart, renewing your vision, and refining your purpose. And now, you'll realize that what I took away was small compared to what I'm about to pour out. This is not an ordinary season. This is the defining one, the one you'll look back on and say, that was when everything changed. You'll speak of how I showed up just in time, how I carried you when you could barely stand, how my love held you when everything else gave way. Comment, I trust God. If you believe this is your turning point, you're standing at the edge of breakthrough. Like the Israelites at the Red Sea, the impossible is about to give way. And just like I parted the waters for them, I'll open a path for you. What looked like a dead end is about to become your deliverance. Now hear this. Can wealth be unlocked by simply speaking the right words? According to recent neuroscience findings, yes, a hidden 9-word phrase buried deep in the subconscious may be the very thing holding back abundance. But now it's being revealed. A script that takes less than 30 seconds to speak is bringing debt cancellation, sudden increase, and supernatural provision. But it might be removed any day. Click the link in the description and comments to access this financial breakthrough before it's taken down forever. But remember, this miracle isn't about the money, it's about the mission. I will not share my glory with another. It's not your talent that made this happen. It's not luck, it's not coincidence. It's my divine hand. And because you didn't try to force it in your own strength, I'm about to release it with ease. You'll be in awe of how quickly things come together. When people ask, how did this happen? Your answer will be simple. God did it. Only God. I'm not just blessing you, I'm working through you. You are a carrier of light, a vessel of healing, a voice of truth. I will use your journey to lift others up. Your pain will bring purpose to others. Your breakthrough will inspire faith. Hold your head high. Stand tall. Wipe the tears off your face. This next chapter isn't one of survival. It's a season of celebration. What I'm about to release into your life will require more than just a casual readiness hit calls for a heart prepared to receive deeply and a spirit positioned to respond with faith and obedience. You're not just stepping into a new chapter, you're transitioning into an entirely new volume of your destiny. The old has been closed. The former identity no longer defines you. I am scripting something entirely new, and in this story, you're not playing the role of the defeated. You are the overcomer. You're not the overlooked. You are the one I have chosen and marked with favor. Let your life reflect my glory. Let your presence radiate with a light that no darkness can dim. Allow the world to see, through you, that I am still the God who speaks and fulfills, who promises and delivers. You won't need to seek out popularity. We'll give you influence that leaves lasting impact. You don't need to strive for acceptance of, already stamped you with, approval from heaven. You are my beloved, my vessel, my representative, my delight, and what I'm about to pour into your life will not only fill you, it will overflow into every life connected to yours. Your family will be touched by it. Your community will witness it. Even those who once stood against you will see it unfold with their own eyes. This is not the moment to shrink back in fear or hesitation. This is not the time to second-guess every promise I've given you. This is the hour to stand tall, to rise with strength, and to move forward with courage. Lift your eyes, hold your head high, walk in confidence. For the first, the Lord your God am walking with you into every room, every battle, and every opportunity. You've come through fires that refined you. You've endured trials no one else saw, fought private battles that left unseen wounds, and survived moments that threatened break you completely. But I was with you in it all. I never turned away. I never let go. Through the silence and sorrow, I was molding you for something greater. I wasn't making a wanderer, was forming a warrior. Never see your scars as signs of failure. They are reminders that you overcame what was meant to destroy you. They are evidence that hell tried but heaven prevailed. And now those marks become monuments of my faithfulness, proof of your endurance, and symbols of the strength you gained by walking beside me. You didn't survive by luck. You're still standing because I held you when you couldn't hold yourself. And now I'm raising you higher, not to showcase your own might, but to magnify mine through you. Comment amen if you believe. I'm using your life as a display of my glory. You were never weak. You were wounded. You weren't lost, you were learning. And now your season of restoration has arrived. You're no longer just surviving, you're stepping into supernatural strength and divine stability. I am refreshing your soul, pouring new oil into your spirit. You'll feel it in your thoughts, clarity is coming. You'll sense it in your body, strength is returning. The fog is lifting. The weight is being removed. You are being renewed, restored, and realigned. Your prayers didn't go unheard. Your faith was never wasted. Every whispered plea in the night, every tear-streaked moment of surrender, I caught it all. I was there, collecting every cry, and building within you a faith that cannot be shaken. And now I am honoring the seeds you planted in the soil of obedience. I never asked you for perfection, only surrender, and you gave me that. You laid your ambitions, your heartbreak, your uncertainty at my feet, and in return, I am giving you beauty that will rise from your brokenness. You are about to walk in such deep favor that even those who opposed you will have no choice but to acknowledge what I've done. Comment 12 if you believe beauty is rising from every shattered place. I have not forgotten a single word I've spoken over your life. Time may have passed. People may have walked away. Circumstances may have shifted. But my word stands unshaken. What I've promised I will perform. I am not restricted by what limits others. I do not bend to circumstances. I am not confined by logic, delay, or difficulty. I am unlimited, so stop trying to figure out how. It's not your job to understand. It's your role to believe. I part seas. I rain down provision. I resurrect what seems dead. I don't require human understanding. I operate in the supernatural. Right now, I'm releasing miracles with your name attached. You're not listening to this by accident. I called you here. I stirred your heart, ordered your steps, and positioned you in this moment because I want you to know I'm speaking directly to your future. And this time, I need you to respond differently. Respond in bold faith. Comment, I believe, if you know this moment was divinely arranged just for you. The attacks you faced weren't aimed at your past. They were a threat against your future. The enemy saw your potential even before you did. He tried to silence your voice, bury your identity, and distract your focus. But he failed. Because I had my hand on you the entire time. You may feel unqualified, but I've already called you. You may not feel prepared, but I've equipped you. You may feel weak, but my strength is perfect in that weakness. You won't rise because of self-confidence, you will rise because of divine calling. Your name is already known in places you haven't yet entered. Doors are opening for you, doors you never even knocked on. I'm aligning opportunities that override natural qualifications and answer spiritual prayers. Every idea you've held onto, every dream you've buried, every seed you've sown, I'm breathing life into it. I'm moving in your career, your calling, your ministry, your relationships. I am speeding up what felt stagnant. What once seemed delayed will now be delivered at divine speed. And yes, there are mysteries in the world the elite have hidden, secrets about wealth and influence that very few have known till now. A simple 9-word phrase, once reserved for the privileged, is now changing lives. People are experiencing sudden increase, unexpected financial blessings, and lasting peace. Click the link in the description and comments before this insight. is taken offline forever. But remember, this isn't just about increase. It's about alignment. It's about purpose. I'm not giving you resources for status, I'm giving them for impact. Stay humble, stay close to me. Because the higher I take you, the more vital it is to stay grounded in me. You're not stepping into another ordinary moment. You are stepping into destiny. Let nothing stop you. Let no fear hold you back. Let no voice of doubt drown out the promise. Because what's ahead is greater than you imagined, and I am with you in every step.